Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brandy. I am a spiritual transformation teacher and I help Black women spiritually transform their lives so they can live deeper, softer lives. And today I wanted to talk to you about how taking a sabbatical, which is an extended time off of work, spiritually transformed my life. And I wanted to bring this to your attention because right now there is a movement of Black women who are saying that there is more to life than just working a job. The thing is that when you have time to get up slowly and start your day how you want to start it on your own terms, what begins to happen, which is what happened to me, and what happens to me every time I take a sabbatical, because this isn't the first time. I would say that this is the most deeply transformational one. But what happens is your heart space really opens up because you have time to listen to it. We talked about what soft life is before. Soft life is just listening to your heart and your soul's desires, right? And then acting on it. That's being soft. Anything that is the opposite of that is going against everything that your heart and soul wants. So, I do want to talk about how your heart space, Leo, the zodiac sign Leo, rules the energy of children and creativity. So, what happens when you get to play like a child and not have to go to this grueling job is that your creativity starts to open up. You start to heal your inner child. And that's what's been happening for me. And then you get all these creative ideas because you have space and time because you're not going to work, struggling at a job that you hate, that burns you out, that you're not as passionate about, right? I love helping people. Um, but working in a hospital setting is not truly a passion of mine because there are so many limitations. There are so many things that um that I don't agree with, right? And so being able to slowly get up and be able to process things that are going on with me has been so beautiful and yummy and delicious for me. And I really want that for you. One thing that was really interesting is that things that I thought that I had resolved started coming up when I started taking this time off of work, when I started this sabbatical about a month ago. And I was talking to my hypnotherapist and like, what's going on? She said, well, you have time and space to think about these things now. There's no sweeping them under the rug. It's like, okay, so now we're dealing with them. You have time for yourself. You get to love on the best person in your life, and that's you. And that's deep love, right? That's soft life because I get to get in tune with little Brandy or young adult Brandy and go back and resolve some of those challenges um that I had just like forgotten about, that I had ignored. Your subconscious doesn't forget them. And so you just start sitting here with all this weight on your shoulders until it's like, okay, now we have space to deal with it, right? So that's really what it's done for me. It's helped me to launch my business. I get like literally ideas for business and creativity and writing prompts happen when I rest and when I play. How can I do that at work except for whatever days I have off, right? And so just shifting me out of that hustle and grind culture has really just like expanded me so much, and I want the same for you. So I did want to let you know that this is sponsored by me and my company, the North Node Medicine Woman. I have been sitting with the medicine since 2017. And just in case you want to take a sabbatical, you want to take an extended time off of work, like more than a couple weeks, right? Or even if you can take that and just like slowly roll into your day wherever you are, right? Um, so I want you to be able to have a spiritual experience. You're going to have it regardless. But just in case you have been interested in magic medicines, psychedelics, um, perhaps this is the time to do it while you're on sabbatical, right? Or even on a vacation. I will say that one of my breakthroughs came when I was on this 3-day vacation. I only gave myself 3 days of vacation, which is wild. Um, but that was incredibly transformational for me. And I was on a medicine journey, a medicine retreat during those 3 days and had all of these breakthroughs. And so I am holding a retreat November 3rd and 4th of next month for high earning Black women who want to experience the medicines in a safe, luxurious space, right? That's the soft life. If that's something that you like, again, right? It's all dependent on your desires. But sign up, you can apply to attend below. I do want to keep the integrity of the event. And so there is an application process, or if you're a current client or previous client of mine, then you don't have to apply because I already know who you are. And so I know that it's safe, right? And it's incredibly intentional, right? I think that having something be sacred is going to really pull in. Oh, it always pulls in for me. um my manifestations are more than I could ever have imagined, honestly. And so I also offer solo and group retreats, medicine retreats, and then also drop in facilitator services where I'll come in, bring the medicine, lead you into the ceremony, and then leave you to the medicine to experience your downloads or your spiritual information that you'll get. All right. So the info on that is below. Listen, comment down below and let me know if you have heard of a sabbatical as a Black woman, if you've taken one, what has been your experience with it? I want to hear from you, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Again, comment, subscribe. Please like this so more people can see this, more Black women, can see this, more high earning corporate women to see this, especially because we have been grinding, right? Even if you're not a high earning woman, Black woman, I want you to stay tuned because if you're watching a channel dedicated to high earning Black women, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to become a high earning Black woman, which is what I want, right? So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next